Hello, students. This is Dr. Faizan Mirza. We are discussing how gibberellins work in controlling seed germination. So when gibberellins are working, gibberellins are they also control seed germination. What is seed germination? Inside the seed, you actually just need to keep in mind there are three basic labels here. There is an embryo which was made because of the fertilization of the gametes in the flower. This seed is having the embryo, and right ahead of the embryo, this entire region is called as the endosperm. The endosperm is having the nutrients stored, and right outside the embryo and the endosperm, this layer is called as the aileron layer. So aileron layer is having a tissue. It's a tissue having these cells, and the cells in the aileron layer, they have the ability to produce amylase. Now what's happening here? The embryo is there, the nutrient is stored in this endosperm, and the aileron is covering both embryo and the endosperm. How the seed germinates? So water uptake is the first step towards germination. So entry of water is occurring. So when water enters into the seed, it promotes the embryo to release gibberellin. So the release of gibberellin is by embryo as a response because of water coming into the seed. The gibberellin then diffuses all along the endosperm, and it goes and it attaches into the aileron layer cells. Inside the aileron layer cells, there are genes for amylase synthesis. So these genes, they undergo transcription and then translation, and then amylase is synthesized. The amylase enzyme undergo exocytosis, and the exocytosis causes this amylase to be released into the endosperm. Once the amylase is there in the endosperm, amylase comes and then starts to break down starch into maltose. We know starch is a polysaccharide. Once it starts to break into maltose, maltose can then be broken down into simpler sugars or glucose units, and this can be used in growth and respiration. So all the glucose which is eventually made, this is used by this embryo. The embryo will use this in growth, in mitosis and cell division and increase in size, and eventually this embryo will sprout out into radicle and plumule. We said that the seed turns into a seedling and germination occurred. So when germination occurred, the embryo just pops out of this seed, and the roots, they start to grow, and the shoot also start to grow. That's all the gibberellins are doing in seed germination. Thank you so much. That's all from my side.